Hey guys, Dan here. Part 3 of our songwriting journal progress thing. Not long woken up with a couple of breakthrough ideas for the lyrics, working on the lyrics of this song. If you haven't seen it, by all means go back and check parts 1 and 2 where we look at the first couple of stages of building this song from the guitar riff and the musical accompaniment. I've just been trying to piece together the last pieces of the lyrics for this song, and it's been a bit tougher than I expected. The lyrics are not something that come really easily to me, plus I'm quite picky, so I have to work really hard at coming up with words, and I think I'm really close. I want to show you something though. This is my book. I'm going to spin this camera around and show you the working out that I've got here. Hold on. Alright, so if you can see that, this is where I'm up to at the moment with the song. I'm actually just working, need to get a little bit, like 2 lines for the pre-chorus. I'll come back to that in a second. What I want to show you is the working out. So this book, it's got a bit of a story. I don't know whose this was, but I found it and went, yeah, that's sufficiently dorky enough that somebody's, I'm going to put that to use. So don't pay too much attention to that. If this is your book and I found it and you wrote that song in it, then let me know and I'll send you a copy or something. This is just lyrics and song ideas. Some of these are completed, some of them are a work in progress, some of them will never see the light of day. This one is Days of Letting Go. That was, you might remember the title that I gave that song. Working on the principle of, I'll just spin the camera in again. Sorry about that. On the principle of that everything has its time, and that after having held on for so long or fought for something, that there are times when the right thing to do is to let go. And so I wanted to sort of channel that with this song and reflect on and make a celebration, if you like, of the days of letting go, because it's a liberating thing to be able to let go of something that's been troubling you or been a burden. So that's the idea. It brought to mind actually a passage, an old passage of Hebrew scripture from the Bible in Ecclesiastes, where it talks about there is a time for everything under the sun. There is a time to live and a time to die. There is a time to sow and a time to reap, a time to weep and a time to dance, that sort of thing. And it's quite an amazing piece of poetry, really. So I've taken a few cues from that because it fits perfectly with, I guess, what I think the theme of this song is. So let me show you with you where I'm up to with these lyrics, and you can get a bit of an idea. I'm going to spin you around again. This is, you'll see here, the chord progressions. There's as many words scratched out as there are added. Some of this made it through, a lot of it didn't. Working out sort of the length of stanzas. I've used this page here as essentially the final resting place of the words that actually made it through. So I'll just run you through the lyrics as I've got them so far, and see if you can pick up the theme and the imagery. So here we go. Verse 1. Like a mile of driftwood strewn along a lonely shore, a chronicle of blackened wounds, memories earned in the days that came before. There's actually a pre-chorus there. You've been fighting for so long, holding on. And then to go to the chorus, and I've just completed this. I think it's pretty good. Days to love and days for hating, the seasons roll on by. There is a time for all things under the sun. Everything is beautiful in its time. An imperfect rhyme there, but I think given the momentum of the music and that, it'll be fine. Cease your striving, dry your cheeks and cry no more. Again, that's actually another Bible verse I've pinched there, but I love it. Cease your striving, dry your cheeks and cry no more. Lift your head and feel the sun upon your face. These are the days, internal rhyme there, of letting go. Hopefully that'll make a bit more sense when you hear the music to it. And then verse 2, like an actor on a stage, a tragic comedy. there's a time to mourn the dying and a time to laugh and dance and sing. And then I need a pre-chorus too to go back into the chorus. So they're the lyrics so far, and it's been a case of sitting down and actively working on stuff with rhyming dictionary, with a thesaurus, going for walks, having a little rough recording of the song playing, and trying out fitting syllables, taking melodies. I'll get to that in the next stage. Hopefully next time we'll have a demo with lyrics and melody, and you can hear the whole song come together. And lately, a couple of sleepless nights, in fact, where I'm sitting there going, oh, there's got to be another way to say that. I can't find a decent rhyme where there needs to be one. Maybe I need to change this word around. It's quite a labour of love, but I think it's going to work well. But yeah, this is my book. That's where we're up to with that at the moment. That's the collateral damage on the way through. You can see there's all sorts of stuff scrubbed out here. It's actually quite fun to look back and see the stuff that didn't make it. This was just a summary, for example, of the various ideas that I wanted to convey, so to use that as a platform to then say it. So hope, peace, warmth, sun and light, fresh air, days ahead full of potential. Looking back at a collection of hurts, disappointments, and the verses that we all know tragedy, and we're not diminishing it, we're acknowledging it, and we're moving forward from it. So just I guess getting stuck sometimes and then fleshing out what exactly do I want to say, what is it that I'm talking about, and then finding the right words to do that, to fit it into basically 15 seconds of the verse that needs to summarize all of that in a musical and structural way that actually fits. So yeah, anyway, I hope that was interesting. Thanks for following along.